So I made a video at 2 o'clock, and it was great. It was fantastic. Best video I ever made, I think. And it didn't record. So, wanted to kind of update. Today is day 14 of my plan in action. Um, and wow, that is really big. Who zoomed that in that much? So day 14 has been 2 weeks. I started out at the methylene blue at 4 drops, so 2 milligrams, and then I went to 6 drop. Oh, I'm sorry. I started out at 2 drops, so 1 milligram, and then I went to 4 drops, 2 milligrams, and then I went to 6 milligrams, 6 drops. God, oh Lord, 6 drops, 3 milligrams, and yesterday I stepped up to 8 drops, or 4 milligrams, and I was not sure about if it was anything more or better, or if it was necessary to have more methylene blue. Then, I'm kind of experimenting and being the rat, I guess, or the guinea pig. I had an interesting conversation with ChatGPT that I'm like the rat. This doesn't exist. There's no studies that I'm trying it for the first time. Imagine this is a thought experiment for somebody in Legoland or shit like that. um, so basically, I went up to 8 drops yesterday, but I don't know. I just didn't think that was going to be necessary because I think I'm getting enough electrons to where it's not, more methylene blue for that purpose is needed. But I don't know. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do is do 4 drops 4 times a day. And so the morning, 8 a.m., vitamins and the methylene blue and the cobalt and the red light. And then the afternoon, most of the vitamins, no site care, no resveratrol, and methylene blue and cobalt and red light. And then third, at 8 p.m., will be the site care and resveratrol and the methylene blue and the cobalt. And then just works out to where I usually go to bed about 1 o'clock, and methylene blue has a 5-hour half-life, so it's in your system working for 5 hours or so, right? uh, find a scientific paper that says that. So that's kind of the general consensus from my studying that I've learned is methylene blue has a 5-hour half-life. So it's giving electrons for 5 hours. Cool. But do I need a whole bunch more of it? So I'm going to dose back down to 4 drops 4 times per day. So the morning vitamins, methylene blue, cobalt. The afternoon, vitamins, cobalt, methylene blue, no resveratrol, no site care. Evening, or 6 p.m., 8 p.m. is when I usually do it. 8 p.m., so evening would be just resveratrol and site care, methylene blue, and cobalt. And I'm going to be doing 4 drops of methylene blue 4 times a day. So overall, it'll be a little bit less than I'm doing, what I have been doing. So it's kind of dosing down, I guess. Yeah, because, well, not because, this afternoon, this evening, kind of, I guess it's 4:30 or so. I'm having the same eye pressure that I had I don't know, on day 3, something like that. And it went away the next morning. It was gone. There's no problems. It was a lot less discomfort or pain than I have because of the dry eye for the past 90 years or whatever. Fuck dry eye. But that's getting better also because I added castor oil. Whoops. Castor oil to my eye drops. And that's really actually helped quite a bit. The eye drops, I think there's a prescription drug kind of situation going on. Some company of somebody patented or bought the patent of a specific ingredient inside eye drops, which is the one that helps me. If it's not in there, it doesn't work. So those eye drops really are just disappearing off the market. Nobody sells them anymore. Thanks. So adding castor oil to even the cheap eye drops really helps. But I am thinking that I'm going to be dosing down to 4 drops per dose and doing it 4 times per day and see what difference that makes. And on a side note, I guess, also, my left eye seems to have the same like pressurized squeezing the eyeball discomfort that I had back on day 3, I think. So on day 4, there was no discomfort, and there was a noticeable amount of vision improvement. So am I doing something dumb by dosing down because it keeps working and it's going to work more, and the pain is or discomfort, it's not painful. It's more of just a slight overall grabbing pressure. I don't know how to, yeah. So, let me see here. So I'm pretty sure I figured out my Lily speech problem. Ha ha ha. This thing has a mute button, mute all, so it'll mute me and you, and just a mute you, and also volume buttons. But that's for my headset, and I have it kind of behind my monitor with the microphone poking out. And I'm going to have the little dial here on the desk. So with Lily speech, I will be able to actually mute so that it doesn't actually type what I'm saying, like right now. It's just typing and typing and typing. But here, watch this. Mute. Hey, Lily speech, you can go fuck yourself. I figured out how to make you be quiet. Ha! Simple, stupid, I just had to think about it. Okay. So that didn't work, I'm sorry. You gotta push the button instead of just pushing on the thing. I'm going to push the button now. And now, you can go fuck yourself. God damn it. Hello. Are you working? Why is it still working? Mute everybody. Mute everything. Stop it. I think it's listening to this song in the background. It just keeps typing. God damn it. Echo, shut the hell up. Alexa is finally going to get a... God damn, it's still going. Shh. Mute. Mute. Why doesn't that one work? Are you muted now? This is dumb. No, it's not. I didn't figure shit out. Ah, it's muted. Like when I do my podcast, the headset I wear is back underneath here, but the mute button works because I can mute it and just say, everybody here, go eat boogers or something stupid. Nobody would hear me because it works. Or now it does not. Boo. I didn't figure nothing out. Anyways. Go away. Lily Speech, are you on? No. Finally off. Fuck. How retarded is that shit? Well, that is really stupid. Hello! Oh my god, this is fucking infuriating. Minimize all, motherfucker. No. All control the weight. Task manager. Lily Speech. I have to find Lily Speech in stupid ways. E, G, H, K. Where's the K? Lily Speech. Lily Speech. Why are there like 9 things? End task. End task. So, one thing that I need to build, I've already had ChatGPT work with me and go back and forth and build all the code. Everything was done. I'm working to create these AI movies, and oh Lord, how come there were 93 instances of Lily Speech open? Fuck. So I was trying to build this app where it's just a desktop app, and you can select what folder or you can select what file, video files, MP4, and have the Python or PyMovie or MoviePy, I forget what it's called, just dependencies and libraries and stuff for Python. It will actually separate the audio and the video file and then just delete the video and save the video or save the audio in a new file. So I've been trying to create that app, and then I created it last night, and then my whole chat got deleted. So that's gone. I have to restart completely over. I can't even get. I've had a very. Is it a bad day? I would say I've had a bad day. I don't know. It's fucking irritating me. Ah. Okay. So I thought, how can I help you? Okay, good. I thought of, oh, well, I have to download it first. Excuse me. I don't want to do this shit right now. Let's just look at a picture of DTC. DTC. Yeah. So I'm going to dose down a little bit from 6 drops per treatment. I guess that's what I'm calling shit. I'm taking vitamins. That's helping. I'm taking methylene blue and cobalt and such, and the red light, and that's helping. I'm doing a thing and stuff that's treatment to me. When I was going to the MS doctor, the secretary would call me kind of randomly and basically extort me into setting an appointment so I can get my treatment. What? What do you mean by treatment? There's no. I'm not a treatment. What do you mean? Oh, your treatment is to come in and speak with the doctor. So if the medical community of professional doctors and such can say me going to a building and speaking to someone is treatment, and we're talking about like medical type, we're blind, that kind of thing, or MS. I do mental health counseling, talk therapy stuff, on the phone and on camera, like my podcast. But that's different than what I'm saying. So, DTC. Yeah, I don't know. Nothing has worked today. Every step I'm like, there's more shit to do, and I didn't think of the right steps in the right order to do anything. So, I don't know. I have over 120 different videos that have AI music in them, that was made, and I need to rip the audio from the video. That's why I wanted to build that app, because that's what I'm going to use as my special something. It makes my videos better than other videos on YouTube or TikTok or whatever. It's going to have a lot of applicable good music and such, and sound effects and things. Not like a bomb exploding when somebody says it's cool. That's weird. But there's birds in the background or traffic and that sort of thing, and I can add the audios and cut them in section and layer and do all these different things. I know how to do that. I can do all that stuff. I just have 120 little video files, and you can't put. Yeah, it doesn't work that way. So I have to separate it. So I thought I'd build an app, and that went well. I did it last night just on my phone. It was done. Everything I wanted was there. All the code was written. I just had to come on the computer and bang, bang, boom. Open up VS Code and, copy and paste, do all that stuff. My chat got deleted because of my ridiculous, shaky retard. I say that a lot, sorry. When I'm trying to use the phone, I have my magnifier cupped in my pinky, not my pinky, my index and my thumb, holding it up to my phone. And then with my middle finger and my ring finger are kind of posted up on the side of the phone for leverage to hold the magnifier just off of the screen just a little bit. Yeah. So, hopefully that's gonna go away soon. I won't have to do that. Stupid magnifier. Well, angry about the magnifier. Um, so on more detailed site that might get me away from the magnifier, uh, I am seeing the keyboard like on the phone. You type messages, whatever. Um, it's becoming more clear where the separation of the actual buttons of the letters are, not just that's an F. And I assume there's a button. Well, yeah, everybody else can see the button. So I'm getting better at being able to type a little faster. Not so much look at the magnifier, stick my thumb in between the magnifier and the phone, and when I was absolutely sure that's what was going to be typed, that's what I had to do, or just take a really long time. But being able to type actual words and such a lot faster is a lot better. So things are still improving. I don't want to get to a place where I'm going through multiple bottles per month for no reason. So a bottle is $30. And as of right now, it's lasted me 2 weeks. So I would say it's 75% gone. It's a little bit hard for me to see, but shaking it and weight and all that different thing. But um, so I'm thinking dosing that up and trying to add and do different things um, is going to make me go through a bottle of it, of 2 ounce bottle that I'm buying, and as long as it's the USP pharmaceutical grade type thing, low heavy metals and things like that, um, should be good. Uh, but I'm using a 2 ounce bottle, and it's looking like I'm going through 3/4 of an ounce per week, which I think is too much for my wallet, or maybe for your wallet. Maybe if I took 20 drops 4 times a day, it would be a lot more methylene blue and everything would be supercharged and it would work better. I don't know. I don't necessarily see exactly why that would be. Um, Methylene blue does more than just give electrons, but yeah, I can't really exactly say what else it's doing. Um, there's been so many studies on so many different things, a little bit different dosages and stuff. And what I'm talking about, 4 drops or 6 drops or maybe 6 drops per day. That was wrong. 6 drops per dose. So 4 times 6, 24 drops, 12 milligrams per day. Really isn't much, but that's probably a little over a week and a half per 2 ounce bottle. So that may be $60 per month or $90 per month to just make sure you have extra and whatever. um, so yeah, I'm thinking that I'm going to dose down a little bit to 4 drops 4 times a day. So it is a little bit down overall throughout the day, but it's going to be a more consistent and constant delivery of electrons. And more news about what I was saying yesterday and what I said in my podcast when I was like, oh, this is the science of LH1. Right. The what do you call it? Reactive oxygen species leaking out of the mitochondria. Whoops! I told you I spill shit. it's all wet. uh, Highly. My eye hurts. So the mitochondria and the reactive oxygen species and the abundance in the cellular matrix of the mitochondria, or wait, I forget what it's called. The main area inside the mitochondria, the matrix, the mitochondrial matrix, I think is what it's called. So then they leak out in the cell, and then they transfer to other cells. And then day 2, after learning a little bit more, I was a little bit perplexed as to why the mitochondria in the cones were the ones that got damaged first, and the mitochondria in the rods were second? Or did they only get damaged because of the abundance or leakage of reactive oxygen species from the cones into the rods, and then they did damage? I don't know. But also learning more. Day 3. Here's another part of it. I'm learning it's not necessarily the cells of the rods or the cones. It's in the retinal ganglion cells, more of a photoreceptor on the back of the retina. And that's all I've learned so far. So it's not necessarily that the rods or the cones are what is getting damaged, more of the photoreceptor fibers of the RGC, the retinal ganglion cells. More digging, getting closer. But yeah, disappointing that didn't work, and nothing works. And today is just a retarded day. Day 12 though. My vision is still. This is what I meant yesterday when I said it's getting better, but weirdly getting worse. The image or the painting above, that's not a painting. That takes actual skill. This is AI art. The splatter art. Let me just hold this camera up. Zoom in a little bit. There we go. So, I can't see today the blue, the details in the design of the blue part a little bit more. A little bit more. A little bit noticeable more. So that's good. I don't know. Whoa. I can't get up. The art above my TV, I usually have it zoomed out and then I zoom in. So, above my TV, I'm standing right there in front of the ottoman, or next to the ottoman, sorry, not in front. So it's basically 5 feet from my face to the image that I've been talking about for a while. And the 3 balls that I had mentioned up on the top right area are more visible. There's something there. I can't see it, normal, but there's something there. Like the art is abstract art of orange and blue kind of splash art instead of splat. So it's like a wave kind of on the left side, and then a little bit of a wave on the right side. On the left side is mostly blue and some orange, And on the right side is mostly orange with a little bit of blue. And up in the middle where they're like forming two wave cannons. No, what do they call that? Anyways, I'm not a surfer. There's a couple orange balls into the design, and that area looks a little bit like it's depressed. Almost, because this is how it looks to me right now. It's weird. Like, I can tell there's something there, and like the background of it looks like it's kind of depressed. That would just be the aspect of the art or design or whatever, but that's kind of how it looks. Right up there by the orange balls, and the wave kind of comes down, and then this one kind of comes up over here on the right.